Hey, my love and thanks goes out to all the people for keeping this cause alive in people's minds. None of us are free until the Palestinians are free. Many know we went on the march on Saturday, and every time we get abuse from others on here, the world leaders can't see the bigger picture where we're being slowly desensitized to the murderous decisions that are being made on our behalf to slaughter other human beings, or perhaps they can. Perhaps that's their goal. The abuse against my son was horrific, and not for the first time. What it is doing, though, is forcing the rest to show themselves. They all have Israeli flags and UK flags, or a combination of both, and some have swastikas. It is far-right fascism that's happening right now, and that we are against. So I'm doing some desensitizing of my own, because I believe the best way to shut down the haters is to be out there loud and proud, just as we are, and let that embolden us to do more for the people that really do need desensitizing to all the things that make diverse communities beautiful. The Palestinians are being punished for Netanyahu's deranged idea that Hitler wasn't such a bad guy after all. The illusion that we do not negotiate with terrorists is what the public repeats. So when a politician talks with these groups, they get branded as a terrorized sympathizer. The Good Friday Agreement came about because of talks. Peace cannot happen any other way. And I see that there's going to be some agreements between Putin and the Ukraine, and it isn't. Why does it have to take so many deaths and so much war and hatred and criminality before they come to this decision? As Jeremy Corbyn said, why do we not go to talks first? Why do we not have peace talks before we go to war? The frightening thing is that the far right is rising right now, and it's the other side of religion is emerging as it is, and it's doing so because people have been enabled to protect one religion whilst demonizing the other. For instance, we see how the red cow that meets the Zionist sacrificial needs doesn't exist. Anyone who has a true belief in God will accept that God had a hand in that. So concocting something through human intervention for sacrificial purposes is happening with the Jews who are currently supportive of genocide, and it's falsifying an alliance between spirituality and politics. They are failing at faith, failing God to create a world that bows to them as human beings. To keep allowing this is dangerous. Soon, British IDF fighters will be returning from Gaza after witnessing all that they have seen and joining in with the genocide. This should be prosecuted when they return. They are a threat to our lives and will be returning to be free as a bird without any repercussions whatsoever. We know the IDF have been raping children and Palestinian women. Yet their argument is always that the Islamists do this, with no evidence whatsoever to show that this is true. If there's anything I hate, it's injustice. When the International Courts of Justice finally conclude that all I am saying to be true, it will be too late. You will be bowing not to God but to them, politically and completely at the point of their guns. We are no longer in a democracy. This is becoming a dictatorship of the worst kind. Why is it always too late for people to realise who the good people were and who were the bad? And one last word for those attacking me and my son for marching. Maybe you think that he should be locked away at home, and rather than being out there with everyone else shouting for what he truly believes in. Your issues isn't that, though, is it? It is the fact that he is different. Your vile comments, you are the very hate that you project onto us. That hate and disgust is what you deserve. Your vile comments are not welcome. All of you out there judging my son and me going on a march are disgusting. We're out there doing something whilst you trolls sit at home on your computers judging. I have MS and I have no clue how much people have no clue how much pain that I am in when I'm doing this, especially at a time when I'm also fasting and can't take pain meds. But we smile through it, and we know that we're doing is the right thing, and we're on the right side of history, and that's what's most important to me. That's it for now. Bless you for sitting and listening to me. Love you all, apart from the horrible people. Take care.